I've muted everybody. Now the program begins here. I welcome every one of you to this episode of SkillUP. And I'm very happy that all of you are here and you're all in time. So right before 9 o'clock, you all have logged in. I'm extremely happy. Some lions who have been actively engaged in another program in my district have also joined us. I'm so happy because only a minute ago, they finished another meeting. So one of our leaders has organized another program from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. 9, they closed that and they joined us here. I'm extremely happy to invite our district governor-elect, our vice governors-elect, and many, many other leaders who have joined us. Thank you very much once again. Let me just share this screen to help us begin this program. So this is where we begin. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the 39th episode of SkillUP. As I told you a while ago, we started this program last year, and this was quite successful. This series of presentations have been designed to be presented by LCIPs from all over Isame area. So we invited quite a lot of LCIPs. There are about 80 of us in this area. And we have invited them, and quite a lot of them have come forward to make these presentations on assigned topics. And each of these programs happens fortnightly on alternate Thursdays at the same time, 9 o'clock. And the idea in launching this program was to create opportunities for ourselves, learn and share the knowledge that we have with others, and at the same time benefit all those FDIs, ALLIs, RLLIs, trained graduates, untrained graduates, anybody who is interested in updating and upskilling. That was the idea. It was quite successful last year. So many programs happened. Each one of these programs was one SkillUP episode, and each of them was presented by an LCIP, including past international directors like Sunil Kumarji, in the presence of either a past or present international director or president. So the first one last year was started by Sunil Kumar in the presence of our third vice president, then at that time, the second vice president, Lion AP Singh. And the last one was presented by me in the presence of current international director, Lion Babu Rao. And similarly, this year also, we've started the same kind of programs with some small modifications. So again, the first one was presented by Lion Sunil Kumar in the presence of our Vice District Governor, Manoj Shaji, and we are going on. We are on the 39th episode now. So once again, I welcome you to this 39th program. We are somewhere here. So on the 13th of March today, we have Dr. Habib Abla making the presentation today, and his topic is going to be Power Up Your Facilitation Skills. And today we have PID Samir Abu Samraji as our chief guest. So every one of these presentations begins with reading out the code of ethics. And fortunately for us, this also has become quite popular. Quite a lot of appreciation has been given to us for starting the programs with the code of ethics. And every time we have lots of very senior lions, very seasoned lions coming forward volunteering to read out the code of ethics. I request all 4 lions, Mary Yunus, Basam Eldana, Dr. Lynn Abla, and Hani Mayasi, to please unmute yourselves and be ready to go ahead with reading out the code of ethics. I'll show the text on the screen, and you can read either from the screen or from your text. Both are okay, but please be ready. I think all of you have unmuted yourselves. Here, the code of ethics begins.
Outstart, to show my faith in the worthiness of my vocation by an industrious application, to end that I may merit a reputation for quality of service. To seek success and to demand all fair remuneration or profit as my just due, but to accept no profit or success at the price of my own self-respect, lost because of unfair advantage taken or because of questionable acts on my part. Mary? To remember that in building up my business, it's not necessary to tear down others, to be loyal to my clients or customers and through
Whenever doubt arises as to the right or ethics of my position or action towards others, to resolve such doubt against myself. To hold friendship as an end and not a means. To hold that true friendship exists not on account of the service performed by one to another, but that true friendship demands nothing but accepts service in the spirit in which it's given. Always to bear in mind my obligations as a citizen to my nation, my state, and my community, and to give them by unswerving loyalty in word, act, and deed, to give them freely of my time, labor, and means.
To aid others by giving my sympathy to those in distress, my aid to the weak, and my substance to the needy. To be careful with my criticism and liberal with my praise, to build up and not destroy.
Thank you
Thank you.
very much, all of you. I think it has been wonderful to have you here, helping us read out the Code of Ethics. So I once again welcome every one of you to this program, and I'm extremely happy that this program has been going on really well with your participation, with your active support, and I think the presence of a good number of active lions participating and actively engaging themselves in this. So thank you once again. Welcome. Maybe it may not be out of the place to tell you that the Code of Ethics is perhaps the oldest that has come with us, while our motto, our slogan, all of them came much later, not in 1917, but the Code of Ethics was drafted right at the beginning, the inception of Lions Clubs International for about 107 years. We have been following it without any change, without any modification, without any amendment. That's, I think, something we really are very, very proud of. And also, I'd like to tell you that the Code of Ethics is such that it can be applied not only to Lions Clubs, but to any organization, any industry, any company, any business, anybody for that matter. Okay, so let me just move ahead. So we have a past international director, a great friend of ours, Lion Samir Abu Samra, as our distinguished chief guest today. He is a civil engineer with extensive international experience. He has been into construction management as his profession and globally popular. He has led quite a lot of major projects, not only across Lebanon, not only in the Gulf, but in Africa and in many, many other areas of the world, especially in desalination plants, high-rise towers, and industrial complexes. Actively engaged himself in academic and professional organizations also. So apart from his professional industrial and engineering work, he has been an academician too. He has been on the board of development, and he has been a trustee of quite a lot of popular prime universities. He is also on the board of some associations, both nationally and internationally as well. PID Samir has served as the president of the AUB Alumni Association of Mount Lebanon. He is a very important Lion leader, both in Lebanon and outside, because last year I had an opportunity to work beside him and be with him quite a lot of times. And he's a wonderful gentleman, a great friend, and a very, very, very kind person. He spearheaded quite a lot of impactful humanitarian initiatives and I mean, almost every award that's available to senior leaders like him. So I invite PID Lion Samra to please give us his message and also declare this episode of SkillUP as inaugurated. Over to Lion Samra.
Thank you so much, my dear friend. What you have presented me with are words of call. I wish I deserved them all, but I am proud of them. And I'm very happy that you could gather this info. I want to congratulate you on the start and the inauguration of this session, to congratulate you on what you are doing, not out of compliments, but because really it means a lot to all of us. The SkillUP series, it is involving, it is motivating many leaders of LCIP, FDI, directors, and others to carry on the torch and the mission of this community. On the other hand, all other lions are listening carefully and are learning. So thank you very much. We wish that we continue listening and seeing all these presentations. Also, I would like to give a word of thanks to LCIP presenter Habib Abla. Habib Abla, I know him well. He succeeded in his work, but actually, also Habib is very passionate about the thing he does. He loves this thing from the bottom of his heart. He is really a doer and believe in every word he says. So I'm happy that he is our presenter today. I have few remarks, if you would allow me with the time that is still left for me. You see, the topic is very interesting. Well, facilitation. Nowadays, with the use of artificial intelligence and all other social media and tools that we have, made life easy for us. Life is now easier because it can reduce the time to prepare any presentation. It could reach the point directly, and it's really used properly by the media, hopefully by our presenters as well. But I have to throw a light on something else. Whatever you learn, whatever you innovate and try to go through the knowledge we have, through the media, through yourself, through what you have, we should not forget our fundamentals, because all of them boil down to the fundamentals. You see, the code of ethics, you said it never changed. More than 105 years. We're still believing in this mixture of all the religions of the world. How to respect, how to treat others, how to succeed without tapping on the freedom of others. So really, what I want to say, when we started this association, it was a small sentence that our founder, Melvin Jones, said, that you cannot be a human until you start doing something for someone else. And let's go back to the leader Gandhi. I've read a lot for him, and I think that our founder, Melvin Jones, has also read a lot, because there are so many sayings that really incorporate in our life, in Lionism, on our beliefs also. He was the one that started by saying, you will only be human when you lose yourself in the soul of others. Look how great is that. You're a human, a humanitarian, we believe, when you really feel with others, but you lose yourself in their souls. So let's go to fundamentals. We have been granted by our God 5 senses, and the 6th sense that lets you feel things. So we have the empathy, which stresses the emotional sympathy that we have. If you, whatever you have in guidance of technology, if you don't have that empathy, whenever you don't have the chance to let your words not come from the mouth, they should come from your heart. And in this case, they will enter the heart and souls of your listeners. This is a way of getting the message through. You will only get it when you have this small empathetic feature. If you are able to do it, I would say you have our presenters to get trained or really feel it. So passion is something great. We know that leaders and people that guide us, they have so many characteristics, speak about patience, about vision, about so many things. Now, I want to speak about the letter P, that I believe in so many things related to it in presentations. The first P is we have to be positive. We use it positively. Every single word and letter, we have to believe in it and throw it in a positive manner so that we let people communicate with us positively. The second P is the passion. We spoke about empathy now. Passion is deep rooted in us. And the passion is really a source of motivation for a leader. Women have great passion that's built and stored in themselves. They can be great leaders. But the passion is the second P that I believe in, that should be used in all our presentations, in addition to the tools that we have. Number 3 is the patience. Patience, if you are a leader, first quality, they said you should be patient. You should listen to others, patient with their interaction, and be very patient, because many remarks that you will receive, you might not like. Do not react immediately and take them in the negative manner. Really, whenever we say we are patient, it means we listen carefully, we give each one the chance to express himself, and we interact with him possibly, but we should be patient so that at the right time, we give him the proper result or experience that he needs to get. And finally, the fourth P, of course, is the perseverance. We always say, if you are a lion, you have to be available and committed. If you don't have the availability to be a lion, or you do not have the commitment to this the great values, our slogan or our motto we serve, or all our endeavors, our objectives in Lionism, you should be committed to them. It's not a matter of what money you pay for your dues. It is, are you available? Are you committed? And not today only. You should carry on all the way until the end. Perseverance. You want to reach, you want to improve. As a lion, you want to go into higher scopes, you have to persevere. Perseverance really is something very important, and that's a fourth P that I'm discussing. This subject is very long. I don't want to take the time of the presenter. I want to thank you greatly for the opportunity you gave me to put a little piece of my mind here. And Lion nagaRAJU, you are a diamond in our association. Thank you very much for the preparation and organization of the session. And I am now all ears to listen to what we have. Thank you.
Thank you, PID Samra. Thank you very much for that wonderful message. So the 4 Ps that you've suggested, I'm sure, are going to be extremely helpful to all the trainers, presenters, facilitators, even lions as such. So I'm sure that everybody has been benefited by your message. For the benefit of everybody, I just would like to tell you that PID Samir has been extremely busy, and he has a clashing commitment at the same time. He had to be there at 9 o'clock. He had to be here at 9 o'clock. So I persuaded him to be here. And also I requested my intimate friend Nabil to ensure that PID Samir will make it here today. So thank you very much for taking out time for us and giving us that motivational message. Thank you. So let's move on to...
Thank you, my dear.
Yeah, thank you. So before I invite the speaker, I just would like to tell everybody that in case you have any questions, there are 2 ways you can participate. One, you can write in the chat box, or you can raise your virtual hand, and if it's essential, immediately we will unmute you. Otherwise, there'll be a question answer time at the end of the session. So you can ask any question, and then I'm sure Habib would be more than willing to answer them. So we have LCIP, Habib Abla. He is one of the youngest LCIPs. I think he became an LCIP last year. And luckily for us, so he volunteered to make this presentation to fill a gap. Somebody who had to make the presentation today could not make it because he was traveling around. And so Lion Habibji has come forward to help me by filling out the gap. He is a pharmacist, a chemist, and also an MBA. He has quite a long, nearly 3 decades of managerial experience in multiple industries. I think quite a lot of medical and other fields, both in Middle East and also all over Asia. I think the two, the chief guest and the speaker today have vast multinational experience. We are very lucky to have them today. He managed many different businesses with great strategic appreciation and cross-functional understanding from an international perspective as well as a local perspective. So seeing the world in a local, seeing the global in the local and local in the global has been his strategy. He is managing director of a pharma life pharmacy and also Health Point. Is a lion from Beirut. I did not tell you he is from Lebanon, and he is from a club that was the first in Isame area. Though he joined some 27 years ago, this is perhaps the first club in the entire Isame area. Some of you may not know that Lionism came to Lebanon before it came to India, before it came to other countries in the Isame area. So that's why he comes from one of the senior most clubs in this area, and he handled quite a lot of different responsibilities at the club level, at the district level, and at all other levels. He currently is the president of the Lebanese American University Pharmacy School Alumni Association. So it's great to have people like him joining us and then making presentations. The presentation itself is going to be extremely interesting because he is going to tell us a few things that we can easily adopt, and we can make our presentations interesting, impressive, involving, and interactive. So how modern technology can be used to make our presentations more engaging is what he is going to talk about. Over to LCIP, Dr. Habib Abla.
Thank you, nagaRAJU. Allow me to share my screen. Okay, hello everyone. Thank you, PID Samir Abu Samra, for the insight, and nagaRAJU for the nice introduction. I would like also to thank Vice GAT Area Leader, PDG Nabil Nassour, for his recommendation and trust along to nagaRAJU, allowing me today to share with you some valuable information on how we can power up our skills. For that, we are going to explore how digital tools can help us become more efficient facilitators. Whatever we are working on, like slides, visual, or videos, these tools can save us time and boost our creativity. However, before we get started, I would like to officially thank nagaRAJU in my own way, but in his own language. Please listen carefully. मैं आपके SkillUP कार्यक्रम के निमंत्रण के लिए दिल से आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। नवीनतम टूल्स पर अंतर्दृष्टि साझा करना, जिन्हें हम प्रशिक्षकों के रूप में उपयोग कर सकते हैं, वास्तव में आनंददायक है। ज्ञान विनिमय और पेशेवर विकास के लिए इतना मूल्यवान मंच आयोजित करने के लिए धन्यवाद। मैं इस अनुभव भविष्य में और सहयोग की प्रतीक्षा कर रहा हूं। First, I hope my accent was okay for everybody.
It was excellent.
Okay, but however, let me ask you, how many working hours or days I had to spend in order to master Hindi language? Please write your answer in the chat box.
Maybe a lifetime is not enough if you want to master it.
Any idea how much time I spent to prepare this introduction?
Somebody said, Bassam says 5 minutes, and Somebody said you have used Copilot, and somebody said best compliments, and many days is Lynn's
Okay.
answer.
In fact, I will reveal it. It took me only a couple of minutes. Isn't it that great to have an AI twin
It is.
and a script in English generated by an AI translated to Hindi in 1 minute or 2 minutes? I find it fascinating. Similarly, today, we are going to explore how to use technology, similarly, to prepare our materials for our workshops and trainings. So for us as facilitators, our objective today is to explore what are the challenges we face during material generation. And also, what are the available tools we can use to do it quickly and professionally. And finally, some tips on how we are going to handle those generated materials with our audience. Before we proceed further, I would like to ask nagaRAJU to proceed with the first poll. From your personal experience as facilitators, what are the most common challenges we usually face during material generation? Remember, any time you had to prepare something, what was the most thing challenging in order to prepare it?
Yeah, here comes the poll. Question 1. What is your biggest struggle when preparing a presentation? So the possible answers are finding time to prepare, then designing visually appealing slides, and creating engaging content, managing technical issues, and all the above. So you can choose any one answer. The biggest struggle, the biggest difficulty that you have. Thank you very much. Answers are pouring in. Very good. More than 30 people have already voted. I request everyone to participate because it's just a click. You can touch on the screen and then your vote gets cast. I'm closing the poll in the next few seconds. Please hurry up. I think we are at 47. I'll wait for the 2 or 3. Yeah. Right. I'm closing the poll.
Okay.
So I'm also sharing the results with you. Let me show you the results. So out of the 51 people who have voted, 41% said all the above are challenges to them. They struggle with all these difficulties.
Exactly. In fact, we have a variety of levels of difficulty depending on our knowledge with the technology. What we have to mention here that although digital tools and AI have a global benefit, however, the biggest advantage is to minimize the effect of those challenges we face in order to overcome them quickly and efficiently. So thank you. Can I close the result? Okay. So as you have mentioned, one of the major challenges we might face is time pressure. Not enough time to prepare or polish our presentation. Why? Sometimes we have a quick invitation, like what happened with us today, to cover for somebody, a colleague, or maybe a short invitation by a conference or to present something. So it happens, but however, it's difficult to prepare digital tools in the traditional way. Second, technical issues. We always struggle with video editing, animations, and even designing them. Third, they are expensive. Usually these are very expensive to generate. Even if we go for professionals, they will charge us a lot. And they take a lot of time to prepare the tools the way we want it according to our training objectives. And finally, engagement. We have a lot of visuals, but are they all well attractive, or can we use them directly? No, not all the time. We need to do some changes, and these changes require a lot of expertise in technology and hiring a professional to do it for us. But the good news today that even it's difficult, we have at this stage tools that can help us resolve these issues and let us explore how we can do it for our trainings. And for us as certified facilitators, we need to master 3 key areas in order to make a strong presentation. First, we have to structure our message in a clear way. We have engaging content and design so that the audience get attracted. Second, we have to make our slides more attractive and easier to understand. This is why we need to have some visuals incorporated in our materials. And finally, it's very important for us to bring ideas to life with a dynamic content like multimedia or videos rather than writing. So all of them need preparation. And next, we are going today to explore what are the available tools for us and how to use them for each of the 3 types of material preparation that are required to generate a workshop or a training material for us. Have you ever opened a PowerPoint at a blank slide and wondered how to start or what to do? Yes, it happened to me. You need to brainstorm. You have to generate content. And that's why those tools today help us overcome this and generate the content in a rapid way. Although we have a lot, but I will mention 3 of them that are most useful. You have that well-known ChatGPT that is currently used. This is a tool that helps us generate content instantly. GammaWork, it's an AI-powered presentation that automatically organize and deliver content and design at the same time. And finally, Jasper AI, it's an ideal tool to generate persuasive marketing and sales content. All of these will help us speed up content creation and ensure our writing is clear and well structured. So by this, I can create my content. Next, what I have to do, I have to design the presentation I did. In order to do that, some people love design. They can do it the way they want. But some others find it tedious. It's a tedious process. It's so complex. This is why we have today illustrated some tools that will simplify the process for us. The first one, the traditional and classic and reliable PowerPoint. But now it is equipped with an AI design services that we can use. GammaWork, as we have said, it will do both for us. And finally, Canva is a user-friendly design tool with thousands of templates to choose from. The key advantage of those tools, they will provide visually appealing templates while saving hours of slide formatting like we did in our video at the beginning. So now we're gonna explore how to do it practically with you together. We're gonna now generate a presentation, a PowerPoint presentation about a topic. It's well known for all of us, time management, that we use in all of our workshops. So I will go to a ChatGPT first. I have to open the page, and I'm gonna ask him to generate a PowerPoint presentation for me, highlighting the factors that get us late and what are the important tools to improve efficiency. And in a second, I have my PowerPoint file ready, as you have seen. It's not formatted. It's blank. At this stage, I can change the material. I can edit, remove any slide according to my training objectives. So this is very important here to review the material generated by ChatGPT. Now I'm gonna show you how to use. If you can see, there is at the right corner here, there is a designer service. If I want to use it to design my PowerPoint in seconds, all I have to do is click on it. It chooses the right slide, and I pick the design for each end slide. In a few seconds, I'm having a design for each and every presentation slide differently. So you can see how easy it is. Amazing. So now in 2 minutes, I got 18 slides, well designed with the full content. You like it?
Very much.
Okay. There is another tool now that will save for us a lot of time and efforts. Gamma. This is a solution where we can create both the content and the professional design in one shot. All I need to do also is go to the Gamma word, write the right prompt, time management, just simple words, and automatically it will start generating the outline. At this stage, it will give me an outline for the presentation. Here I also, if you can see, I can edit any of the outlines or change it or delete it according to my training objectives and audience. If I like it and I'm satisfied, I could generate, I choose the right template for me. We have a big library of templates that we can choose from. I'm gonna choose the sphere. You can have the option of previewing it, or automatically, if you like it, click on generate, and suddenly, voila, you have the tool beginning generating the slides in terms of content and design. You will see now at the top side here, you can add any slide. You can still make the right changes in terms of template, content, or material. You see look at how delicate, how attractive it is, and new. It's different from PowerPoint. This is more creative. This is incorporated with an AI tool. I like it. I like it. It's very amazing, and it's really different when we want to present something in a creative way. If I like everything and I'm all set, I can make a download of the file and export it into a PowerPoint file for later on usage. And that's it. So in both situations, I was able to create 2 PowerPoint presentations differently, but in a couple of minutes, I'm ready to go. What else? Now, today, I have the content and I have the design. What I need more to make a presentation, I need visuals. To make a visuals, we have to make a search. Usually, I don't find the right visual for the right training. This is why we have to see some available tools today that can help us do that. And we all agree that a dull slide that can make the most interesting topic boring, even if I write whatever. So I need visuals. Always we need visuals in our trainings as facilitators. So in order to elevate our designs and use the AI-powered tools, we need to know about them. I'm sharing with you 3 of them. The free pick that will give you access to free high-quality graphics and templates. The Canva, it's an easy drag and drop design for presentation and social media. And finally, the Visme, it's a great tool for creating animated infographics and interactive visuals. The 3 of them will make our slides visually appealing and professional, so we keep our audience engaged with us. Here also, I'm gonna show you how to generate a visual about also same topic, time management. First, we have to log into the free pick site and write the prompt we want. Here also, I can specify. I will ask him to do a photo about time management with a lady looking at her watch and going towards a bus. And look at how fast it is and how accurate. I can make a lot of searches on many search engines like Google or else in order to get such visuals. It's amazing. If I like it, I can save it. If not, you can see here, you can narrow down your search, change it, make the edit you want, and it's ready for you. If not, if you have a certain picture that is dear for you or you like it, that you got from, for example, from Google, we're gonna do it again differently. I can go to Google now, time management, and I like this photo, for example. I want to transform it. I like it, but I want maybe a man inside. Maybe I like the different colors, different setup. Usually it takes a lot of time to regenerate the photo. But today, in the same tool, the free pick tool, you can reimagine the same photo by changing whatever you need. Okay, here you can see in the same service, we have the reimagine. You upload the photo, the same photo you got from Google, and you ask to imagine. Immediately, it will create a description of it. A Caucasian woman or man, age 30, office, all the details. And here, each one of them can be modified. If I need a man, also I got a man. Same spirit of the picture. If I want a red coat, I can click here and let her wear a red coat. Maybe the design of my slide require red. So it depends on us what we want. But the most interesting part here is we can get whatever we want the way we want it. You see, it's red. You have it in cartoon. You have it in real life. You can make all the modification. You can choose the size you want. You can choose the format you want in case for social media or for presentations. And you can make a video out of it also in case you want. So it's amazing. So far now we created the content, the design, and we have our visuals ready. Okay, that's great. Is it enough? We said no, we need more. For a better engagement, what we usually need are some videos, because videos create better engagement with our audience. So let's see how we can do that also. And as we've said, videos make content more dynamic, but editing these videos or creating these videos, it takes forever and use a lot of expertise and tools. However, today also, we have illustrated some tools for us that we can use to generate videos in one click. For example, in video, this is an AI-generated video for use in presentation and for marketing. Pictory, it turns text into engaging video content immediately. And DID creates AI avatars that can present content for us. So we can be creative by using these tools and more engage. We can engage more our audience. So all of them will turn the complex topics into an engaging visual. It will save time for us on manual video editing, and AI-generated voices embedded in these tools and visuals make content more interactive for us. Before we proceed, we have the second poll here. nagaRAJU.
Yeah, sure. I'm launching the second poll now. I think you can see the second poll. You have to choose one of the two answers.
If you can tell me which one you prefer. You would prefer to read a full page or watch a short video about a certain topic?
Yeah, do you like to watch an explainer video, or do you like to just read a plain, ordinary, bland text? Yeah, I'll allow you another 10-15 seconds for some more of you to vote. Yeah, very good. I think the response is good. We'll stop in the next 5 seconds. Please participate quickly. Good. Yeah, I think I'm stopping here. So let me share the results with you. One moment. Yeah. So out of the 49 people who have voted, 45 said that they prefer to watch a video, an explainer video, but there are 4 of them who still prefer to read a text. So 92% in favor of watching a video.
Exactly. Although reading is very important for everybody, but nowadays, especially nowadays, people like visuals, like videos, like quick messages delivered to the point immediately by a visual, quick video. Now, if you want to use this technology and create videos for everything, we need ages. We need 6-5 companies to support us to create the videos. However, with AI and the new tools, it can be done quickly. And I will show you how we can do them. Okay. There is a tool, the first one we highlighted, the InVideos. We have to log into the InVideo, and we have to write the topic of choice. Once we do that, all we have to do then is select the duration. I want a 1 minute video, a platform we are going to use, type of audience, a professional, student, entrepreneurs. And once ready, it will start looking for script, voiceover, visuals, and music. And voila, I have my video ready. It's amazing. Listen to the script and the videos.
If you don't like being late but still can't manage your time, then you're in the right place. Let's face it, we've all been there. Scrolling through social media, binge watching that show, or just plain old procrastination. But don't worry, there's hope. First up, prioritize. Use a to-do list app like Todoist. Trust me, it's a game changer. Next, the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. It's like magic for your productivity. Got too many distractions? Try apps like Focus at Will or Forest. They keep you on track and make sure you're not wandering off into cat video territory. And finally, set clear goals. Smart goals. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Remember, goals are dreams with deadlines. So cut the excuses, folks. Take control of your time and never be late. You got this. Let's turn those chaotic days into productivity powerhouses. See you on time.
Isn't it that amazing and impactful? In one click, I got this. Imagine I have to do this same video in the traditional way. And the tradition, we have to select the visuals. We have to go look for professionals to make the edit, the script, everything. In one click, I have everything. On top, I can do whatever needed now. I can remove, add any visuals. I can change the script. I can make the right format for Instagram or for social media. I can do all the changes. I find this amazing. And because I think we are on time, since I like this much, I was triggered to ask a different question for the same topic to create a full 2-minute video about time management. 2 minutes. It's larger. If you have time, we can do it, or I can stop it. But the interesting part, I changed the speaker from a lady to a man in the middle, just to play with it. I urge you to look at the visuals and the script, how synchronized they are. I will play it for you again.
Hello, everyone. Let's talk about something we all wish we had more of: time. We all get the same 168 hours every week. It's not about having more time, but using it better. Good time management empowers us to achieve more and live more fulfilling lives. This isn't about cramming every minute with tasks. It's about making conscious choices. When we manage time well, we reduce stress. We create space for things we love. This workshop will give you practical tools to master your time. You'll learn how to prioritize tasks and create a schedule that works for you. Remember, you are in control of your time. Let's make the most of it.
Here, look at this. I asked him to change the speaker from a lady to a man intentionally with a different voice.
Let's dive into some powerful time management tools. First, we have the classic to-do list. Writing down tasks makes them less daunting. Prioritize them by urgency and importance. Next, embrace the power of time blocking. Allocate specific time slots for different activities. This could be work, exercise, or family time. Treat these blocks like important appointments. Another great tool is a digital calendar. It keeps track of appointments and deadlines. Set reminders to stay on top of your schedule. Don't forget about technology. Use apps designed for task management, note-taking, and time tracking.
I can stop it here, but it's so detailed-oriented video with the visuals and the script matching, and the topic is covered. We have a module in Lions that is 1.5 hours for time management. This covered it immediately with one click. I got the full training. I can use it before my workshop to create interest to the audience, and then do the training, the traditional training we have, follow the participant manual and the IGs. So this is a great tool that we can build on as facilitators. I'll keep the questions to the end, but here by today, so far, I created the script. design the presentation, create the visuals, and my video is ready. I'm ready for preparations now. And in order to present these material, I'm gonna share with you some tips that are important for us to use as facilitators while using them. We have created them quickly, but the use of them is important for us. First, before presenting any material, it's essential to provide a background information so the audience understands its relevance. This creates anticipation and helps them connect with our content. This is an important part. Like I did, I briefed you on what you're gonna see, and then I showed you why, so you can focus on the right points. Second, rather than just showing a video or an image and expecting people to interpret it themselves, we should actively guide the audience focus. Like I stopped the video in order to highlight something important to notice, that this change was made on purpose. Third, we need to keep in mind that videos and images should be concise, relevant, and engaging. Usually long videos may cause the audience to lose interest, while cluttering videos can confuse. If you put all the images together, it will not clarify. It has to have clarity, to the point, impactful. And finally, the last tip I want to share with you is people remember content better when it connects to something personal or familiar. We need to make this relation and make sure that the material is relatable by linking it to real-world scenarios that we can relate to, real-life scenarios in time management, in leadership, whatever topic we are presenting. So those tips for us are very important as facilitators. And to summarize them, and we have to know by setting the right context, guiding the audience, keeping content concise, and making it relatable, we can transform the way we present materials differently. And these techniques ensure our audience stay engaged, understands the message, and applies it to real life. Now, I'm reaching toward the end of the presentation. I have one more thing. I'm going to leave you with some takeaways. The last slide I have before taking the questions. And I urge everybody to know that our digital and AI-powered tools can help us make our presentation easier, faster, and more engaging. But we have to remember to choose the right tools for the right need. Not anything. There is no right wrong output. There is a wrong question. Like we do it, there is no wrong answer in our trainings and workshop. The question should be articulated in a well-designed format. And we should not, the most important thing, we should not forget to build our build on our key expertise as facilitators. Our key strengths is our facilitation skills in order to deliver the prepared material in a more impactful manner. So I'm done. I would like to thank you all, and I'm looking forward for your comments and questions.
Thank you very much, Habib. That was a wonderful presentation on a topic that interests every one of us. I think as facilitators, as trainers, as teachers, as mentors, we need quite a lot of these skills which will make our presentations more impressive, more interesting, and more interactive. Before I invite questions, I just would like to read out a message from Vijay Palyam. Of course, you already answered the question in the last slide that showed. He said, just a thought. AI should be used only to avoid manual work and to save time in preparing something else. We stop using brain. Stock images don't look appropriate. Clarity and brevity are essential. Engaging people with narration is the crux. Now we have AI for everything, but presentations differ based on demographics. So choosing is essential. I think you've answered this question in the last slide of yours.
Can I add one comment on it?
Yeah, please.
I want to relate the message of ID Samir about the human aspect and whatever he said and whatever he presented in the last slides. our key strengths is us. We generate something out. He works for us. AI works for us, not we work for them. And this is a tool that will eliminate something we don't know to do, but how to do it. So this is why this is very important as facilitator for in order to focus on the right core things we do and our strengths.
Thank you, Habib. I think many times in life, asking the right question is more difficult and more important than giving the right answer. Vijay, do you have a question? Vijay Palyam, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, thank you, sir. It was indeed a very nice presentation. Not only presentation, actually, it improves a lot of knowledge for everyone. I think nowadays, not many people are using AI fully unless they have full subscription. So it's just a crazy thought, sir. You have given a very wonderful presentation using AI. I got an idea that what if this entire presentation was done by AI and you appeared at the last in real? Whatever you explain.
To be frank with you, the thought came to my mind, but yeah, I did this and I had to verify what I'm saying because I didn't generate it. I don't understand what I'm saying. So in order not to say something wrong or use a wrong word or dress differently from the cultural, from a cultural respect aspect, I didn't do that, but I verified the message with nagaRAJU and somebody else that I'm saying something correct. But I like your idea.
District Governor Joseph, do you have a question?
Hello.
Yeah.
It's not a question. It's not a question. I want to thank PID, first of all, PID Samir for this conversation, and even SCIP Habib, and you, Raju, for this. We have received many new knowledge from them and from you. Thank you so much for your presentation, for every one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. I would like every one of you to begin using the technology that's available to you. And I'm sure it will make your presentations much more impactful. Everyone can try whatever little is available to you, whatever little is possible. Gradually, you can improve even if you, I think like Habibji has already said, so even if you begin creating simple PowerPoint slideshows, I think that will be a great tool that you can use if you know the right questions and if you give the right prompts. Giving the right prompts is very, very important. And the moment I think it's available in a snap, it takes hardly a few minutes for you to make those presentations. Yeah.
You know, I don't have much expertise in this, but I had to build them for this training. And with the support of some friendly ideas like Marina and Hani, who gave me some ideas, I was able to do the work myself with zero knowledge in a short time period. You invited me 5-6 days ago, and voila, I did everything using these tools.
Any other questions, please? Questions, comments, your own experiences of using AI or any other useful tool for facilitators? Nabil, do you have a question?
No, it's not a question. It's just a thank you note at the end. First, for you to accept the challenge, and second, for Habib to accept being there in a short notice. So really, I feel privileged for this wonderful presentation, very informative, full of new how to use technology. It is built as a workshop. So it's much better, in my opinion, than saying that. Habib was showing us the way how to do it. So that's why I'm very thankful and I'm very happy. Challenge conquered.
Thank you, Nabil. Thank you for suggesting Habib to us, because I think this is the first time in 2 years that a presenter who was not available because of some very, very important personal reasons. He's traveling in Turkey. So this is the first time it has happened. And luckily, LCIP Habib came forward and then Nabil had suggested his name. Thank you very much. Any more questions, please?
For you.
Habib, do you mind stopping sharing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, any other questions meanwhile? We have another 5 to 10 minutes. We can take another 4 or 5 questions. Would anybody like to tell us what is the most powerful tool that you've ever used? Any powerful presentation tool, facilitation tool? You can even type in the chat box. There are quite a lot of words of appreciation, Habib.
Yeah.
Somebody asked for sharing the recording. It will be done.
Yes,
it's
and
being,
I think the recording is being done by you, and you will share it for everybody.
Sure.
I have to mention also, if whenever somebody feels he likes to ask a personal question or support on any of the tools presented, I'll be glad to support.
Great. That would be wonderful. So Habib is offering to help us personally in case you have any requirement of any support or any suggestion on the presentations that you're making. You can talk to him. Ashok Mistriji, do you have a question?
Good evening. I do not have any question. I just want to share that I am frequently using the Wondershare, a film editing software, and making my films in my presentations.
Wondershare.
And it's very useful. You can detach the audio. You can add the audio. You
Thank you
can
for
cut and
that
connect
tip.
the film and make a
Wondershare
film
and
of your
Filmora
choice. Yeah.
are very useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 second. I think Samirji, do you want to say something? PID Samir. You can unmute yourself.
To tell you the truth, I'm really impressed. In a short while, in a short period of like, not the info itself, but what Lion Habib did, he highlighted, he encouraged people to have a look at this AI and not only the messages, the way to tackle the videos, the presentations, the slides. So really, he was generous enough to throw to everybody and tell them, please, you have all the tools in front of you, go ahead and use them. So I'm impressed, and we are used to Habib to this kind of work, and really, it was a beautiful presentation. And I still insist, let us never lose the personal, heartly touch that people like to have also along with the new technology. Thank you very much, nagaRAJU, for your input and your appreciation of everything. And we're looking forward to next time. Okay,
Thank you, PID. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Lakshmi, do you have a question? Do you mind switching on your video?
It's not a question. It's actually a request I would like to make with you.
Lakshmi, do you like to switch on your video, please?
Actually, I can't because I'm outside. I'm traveling, but still I'm able to person you.
It's okay. Yeah, go ahead.
First person is Mr. Habib, Line Habib. Actually, it is very interesting, and I would like to take your permission. I'm a teacher. Actually, I'm a professor in Al Baha University in Saudi Arabia. My students are very interactive and communicative, and they would like to readily participate whatever the task we give. But the problem is sometimes language. In that case, in your free times, can you give any kind of this kind of presentation in Arabic by chance? I don't know.
Absolutely.
As if your AI tool permits, I think you can manage even if you don't know Arabic.
Thank you for the comment. Besides Hindi, I speak Arabic, English, and French. So I can deliver any presentation in these 3 languages.
Great.
And can I add a comment?
And today we have understood that Habib speaks Hindi also.
Yeah, I need to say something. We generate the content, but to do it, we have to know how to select the pictures. We have to select the right videos. There is a choice we have to make. We have to be wise and creative in the selection. It's not like just haphazardly I got this video. Maybe I had some trials. I had to do some research to find whatever I really want to suit my purpose for the training or the workshop I'm preparing.
Yeah, that's right. So whatever we do, the human element, the human touch cannot be avoided, cannot be eliminated completely. So our own style, our own approach to the topic, and the prompts that we give to the softwares that we use are extremely important, and they make a huge difference to whatever we are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, Lakshmi, I'm ready. Whenever you want, we can prepare something in Arabic.
Good. Yeah, we can take one or two more questions. It's 10:06 now. Anybody would like to share any important software that you've made use of during your presentations in the recent past, or anything beyond what Habib has told us? In a Lions presentation situation, in a Lions workshop situation, have you ever, how many of you know that the Lions portal has an AI feature now?
Exactly.
Do you all know? Can anybody spell the name of the AI that we use in the chat box? I'm waiting for answers. There is a software AI added to our Lions portal. I would like somebody to. Yeah, Ramachandra has been the first answer. That's right. LI, and it's spelled ELLIE. Actually, I think it stands for Alliance Intelligence, Alliance Artificial, whatever, but maybe that's a name given to it. So as soon as you open the Lion portal, you see AI right at the top, and you can use that to ask it any question about Lionism, about the Lions portal, and the answers are there. Carol says it's a very interesting presentation, and many others also have said that. You can try LI on the Lion portal as soon as you open it, and then after this session is over. So we'll come to a close here. The next presentation is going to be made by Ashok Mistry. And as I told you already, it's on the next fortnight. That's on the 27th March. Ashokji is going to make a presentation on progress versus perfection. So trying to draw a comparison between the two, or draw a distinction between the two. And we have our current international director, Ramesh Prajapati, who has already accepted to be the chief guest that day. I invite Ashokji to propose a formal vote of thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, please. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. First and foremost, my sincere thanks on behalf of all of us to PID Samir Samara for inaugurating this 39th episode of this SkillUP, a very interesting seminar or presentations, you can say, which SkillUPs our entire ISAMI area presenters and motivating all of us. And sincere thanks to him also for motivating us through his thought-provoking guidance and insisting that we should have a passion while serving and being a lion. Also, thanks to Habib Abla for excellent presentation, Power Up Your Facilitation Skills, where he has in-depth explained just about what challenges we face during making presentations and how to effectively use the AI softwares like ChatGPT for PPT design, then design of AI for creating your presentations beautifully, and also for video generating tools like InVideo, Pictorio, and DID. Friends, in very depth and very in easy words and very excellently, he has explained how to make your presentations beautiful. Thank you, Habib. Thank you very much. And also thanks to all the participants who are very keen to learn and enrich their knowledge through this LCIP SkillUP series. There are some DGs, then PDGs, multiple council chairpersons, my fellow lions and colleagues. Once again, thank you very much. Friends, we all are eager to progress in the life. But since childhood, we are pursued to become a perfect either by our parents, our friends, and our peers. So what should we go for? Either the progress in life or to be a perfect in life. there is a comparison which will guide us thoroughly that yes, we can achieve the perfection in life through progress, and that we will compare the progress and perfection in the next episode, the 40th episode of LCIP, that is on 27th of March, Thursday. And it's my pleasure to share my thoughts with you regarding the for comparison of progress versus perfection. So I invite you all and request you to share that appeal which the nagaRAJU will put up in the coming days for the presentation in your districts to your Lions, so that maximum Lions get benefited with this SkillUP program. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ashokji. Thank you. I also would like to thank Nabil, particularly for suggesting LCIP Habib to fill an unexpected, unforeseen gap in the series. So thank you very much for coming forward and then doing this. I would like to thank all the 4 Lions who have helped us read out the Code of Ethics. Again, I must thank Habibji for suggesting the names and also following up with them. You might have noticed that we have been making gradual changes in this program. In the beginning, when SkillUP series was started, I used to do everything. So I used to take up the responsibility of organizing everything. Now, LCIPs are so very helpful that they are preparing their own presentations. They are reviewing them for themselves. They are training the people to read out the Code of Ethics. They are identifying their own chief guests. They are organizing everything. So it's so very wonderful. It's a lot of empowerment happening, actually. I am very happy. In fact, I should make a mention here that Ashok Mistriji also started, planning his presentation 3 months ahead. So he picks up his own chief guest and then he already has the presentation ready. He sent me the slideshows. I think this is really wonderful. I'm extremely happy the way it's happening. Friends, you see my mobile number on the app, WhatsApp number on the screen. In case you wish to receive future notifications about the presentations happening in the future fortnights. So please add my contact number to your contacts and send me a hello so that I'll add you to my broadcast list and you will receive notifications about the future presentations. Thank you very much. So good night, and we will stop here, but this Zoom window will be open for a little longer and you can say hello to each other. I'm allowing you to